Good afternoon, friends. I hope that you all had a great Thanksgiving Day. They are finally taking action, friends, as unemployment claims continue to rise in the United States. Many of our lawmakers have agreed to distribute bonus relief payments to those that are experiencing financial difficulties, all caused by the crisis. Many batches of these checks have already been sent out. Friends, I do know that many of you are still wondering whether you are eligible. So please do me a favor and make sure to watch until the end of this video, because I will be going over the latest news. Also, please know that I'll be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please enter these giveaways. All you have to do, my friends, is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the more likely your chances, friends, of winning these giveaways. Friends, I'll be announcing a winner in a video later today, so please make sure that you do stay tuned for that video.
On the question of inflation, I have the privilege of serving on financial services as well, alongside Representative Himes, and we've had Chairman Powell come in quite a few times over the last 1 to 2 years. And one of the things that is slowly emerging around questions of inflation, employment, etc., is that the traditional relationships that the Fed has and trends that the Fed has relied on regarding questions of full employment and inflation have been directly challenged by the macroeconomic developments and trends that we've seen in the last 2 to 3 years, to the point that Chairman Powell himself has kind of talked about these relationships now being at a faint heartbeat when we thought they were almost macroeconomic law in a way. And so I think that one of the things that would be interesting for us to examine is that we should probably revisit some of the basic macroeconomic assumptions about the U.S. economy and not take for granted that inflation is due to one thing or another, or that full employment is impossible in the United States of America. And I believe that's been reiterated at the White House with very promising assertions and ambitious goals in trying to make sure that every American has a dignified job.
Now, friends, according to the Department of Revenue, Massachusetts has returned at least $1.9 billion in excess revenue to taxpayers, with more checks and direct deposits slated for the next coming weeks. Approximately 2.4 million taxpayers had received refunds as of late last week. A spokesperson told reporters this week that the majority, which is 1.5 million refunds, totaling $1.4 billion, were sent out by paper checks. Roughly 858,000 refunds were distributed by direct deposit, totaling approximately $500 million. The refunds come as a result of Chapter 62F, a Massachusetts law that requires the state to credit taxpayers if the total tax revenues in a given fiscal year exceed an annual cap that's tied to wage and salary growth. To be considered eligible, taxpayers must have filed and paid income taxes in Massachusetts for the year 2021. Those who have not yet filed their 2021 tax return, but do so by September 15, 2023, will also be eligible. The department began distributing $2.9 billion in tax refunds on a rolling basis at the start of November. Eligible taxpayers will generally get back about 14% of what they paid in state income taxes in 2021. But friends, you should not be worried if you haven't received your check as of yet, as the state will continue to issue remaining refunds by mid-December. California taxpayers are also looking forward to receiving payments through the Christmas holiday in the form of debit cards. The middle-class tax refund is a one-time payment meant to provide relief to Californians. No application was needed, and eligible taxpayers will automatically receive the payment. The state started sending out direct deposits ranging from $200 to $1,050 in October, and will continue through the new year. Payments are being sent through direct deposit or mailed in the form of a debit card. Debit cards will be mailed between December 17, 2022 and January 14, 2023. Meanwhile, debit card payments for Californians who received the Golden State stimulus checks 1 and 2 are expected to be mailed by December 10, 2022. So, dear friends, the number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits rose to the highest level since August, but still remains low by historic standards. The Labor Department reported this week that 240,000 people applied for jobless aid last week, which is up by 17,000 from the week before. Applications for unemployment benefits are a proxy for layoffs, and the current low levels show that American workers have remarkable job security as of right now. But sadly, it may not last. To combat inflation that hit 4-decade highs earlier this year, the Federal Reserve has raised its benchmark interest rate 6 times since March. The housing market has buckled under the strain of mortgage rates that have more than doubled from a year ago. And many economists expect the United States to slip into recession next year as higher borrowing costs slow down economic activity. So far, the job market has remained very strong. Employers added 261,000 jobs last month and are creating an average of nearly 407,000 a month this year. This is on pace to make 2022 the second best year for hiring in government records, going back to the 1940s. Friends, the key word for this video is St. John's River. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is St. John's River, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you're also subscribed to my channel. Remember, friends, that the more videos that you leave a comment on with the keyword, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. New data shows that some of the nation's wealthiest people were among the tens of millions of Americans who received unemployment checks during the crisis. The Internal Revenue Service reported that more than 19,000 people who made at least $1 million in 2020 also collected jobless assistance that year. That included 4,500 people who earned between $5 million and $10 million. Congress approved a big expansion of unemployment aid that increased how much people could receive, how long they could receive it, and expanded the number of people who could qualify to include the self-employed, independent contractors, gig workers, and others. Many economists are suggesting that states should provide unemployed Americans with a boost through their monthly benefits. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my amazing and my dearest sweet friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here this holiday weekend. I want you all to know that I sincerely appreciate every single one of you. The winner of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is John Lee. Congratulations, my dear friend. Please claim your gift card by checking your notifications page and sending me a message. Or you can message me on my Facebook page. Friends, I'll be announcing another winner in a video later today. So please do stay tuned. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed Friday.